What is up, YouTube? We were scheduled to go live today at 9, and hopefully I get Steve in here soon. Oh, there he is. So we got the Extraordinary Technologies Conference coming up. um, coming up soon, August 9th. I'm flying out there. I got my ticket booked already, and I'm presenting the 10th. The first speaker on the 10th. So yeah, that will be cool. We're going to kick it off Wednesday night, and then the rest of the week, all weekend, and it should be an interesting event. So book your tickets now, and book your reservations for the hotel and the conference right now if you guys are coming. Conference program is here, teslatech.info. Steve, welcome. Any updates or anything else? This is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, August 10th to 11th to the 14th.
I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They have extended the room rates to July 31st. I encourage everyone to go there and get signed up for it. The difference between getting signed up under our conference or going like AAA is big time. It's $82 a night. Start at $82 a night. That includes a free buffet breakfast in the morning. And if you use the AAA discount, it's going to be $150. So I encourage you to call up there, get your reservation in now. Starts at $82 a night. It's a bargain, you know. And then as far as transportation goes, I'll be driving from Las Vegas. Uh, I'm getting my truck, finally running again, just so I can carry everything. But the gas situation, it's not as dire as everyone's trying to think it is, because New Mexico is not California. You know, you're probably looking around between about 4.50 a gallon, and it might even be down by the time the conference comes around. So as expensive as gas has been these days, it's not a killer. My car I drive, I get 28 miles per gallon. I drove all the way to the Bay Area and back. That's $100 each way, so that's a pretty good deal considering I'm about what 700, about 700 miles away, maybe 800. So don't be scared off by this a lot of this inflation. A lot of this inflation is specific to different things. Like if you're going to buy a car, you're going to get hit hard, But on the other hand, if you're like me, um, I live very frugally. I don't go out and buy a lot of stuff. I look for everything on sales, and things are turning around. And like this conference, I say, it's a bargain. Um, the only problem I've seen is actually if you want to start buying books. Um, a lot of the books are going to go up in price. Uh, probably,
You mean the books at the conference? Because I remember you had a whole table of like books and DVDs and other stuff that
I'm talking books anywhere right now because these people have
Yeah.
doubled the cost of paper. So all of a sudden, things like YouTube, we have a lot of electronic stuff like from past conferences up there right now. If you join Tesla Tech channel there for like $9.99 a month, it gives you access to like 1,000 videos there, and it's a bargain. Considering if to buy the DVD, it's going to be $20, on the older ones. On the new ones, it's going to be even more.
Nice.
Now these guys are coming have sacrificed to be there, so if you can come out and support them, I think you're gonna have a live feed there, Jeremy.
I could set one up if you want me to. I just need I need something plugged in. Like, no, Wi-Fi is not really good for that. I remember the Wi-Fi was sparse. Is it still at the Crown Plaza?
Yes, at the Crown Plaza.
Yeah, we could try and get a wired up internet connection. Then I could definitely live stream it if you wanted me to.
So I know that we're going to be I'm doing one live
I'll
feed.
probably live stream. I'm definitely want to live stream my presentation. That's for sure. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
But we'll see. We'll talk to you about that when you get there. We're able to get our last year our video team suffered a catastrophe, and this year it looks like they're all going to be well. They're all going to be in shape to really put something together. It's going to be really dramatic. And I'm just looking forward to the conference. I can't believe in 2 weeks I'll be sitting in Albuquerque myself.
Yeah.
I'll be arriving on the 6th.
Coming up soon.
And
is Chuck Tripp going to be there?
I have no idea what Chuck's going to do this year.
Yeah, huh?
He wants to be. But
good man. I remember him from last year. We helping to fix your car and everything. What a champ.
But people keep stealing his tools. It's a real problem. I mean, I just can't believe how our country, is just really falling apart here.
Yeah, Albuquerque was, it was bad. It was nice in the nice parts, but there's some parts, and it was just like, man, I drove around a little bit while I was there and stuff, and yeah, I definitely, I came in. I remember the night I came in, it was late, and I was just like, I gotta get to the hotel. I don't want to be around out here walking to the gas stations and stuff. But yeah, it's not. It's just. It is what it is, but
it's like any other city,
Yeah.
Good parts, bad parts, The air is kind of fresh out there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely is up in the mountains. It's nice. I went and hiked Mount Sandia while I was out there last year. Try to do something like that again this year. I can't wait for William Alex over Unity electrical demonstration. We'll have to check that out. That's going to be the same day as my speech and stuff. We'll have to tune into that as well.
We may have some changes. I think Bill's going to be one that we may have to change, but I'm working on it. Unfortunately, this year has not been kind to a lot of people.
No, it hasn't. I want to show some cool technology videos and stuff, and I got a couple new things that came out recently that I've been looking at, and I wanted to show people. Actually found a video about this particular tech from about 10 years ago, believe it or not. But this one just came out July 14th, 2022. You've seen all those videos of the tanks taken out, getting taken out over in Ukraine, right?
I'm saying,
so there's all these drones. They got the thermal imaging cams, and they can just hone in on these tanks and take them out, no problem. So this is the next generation of tech, apparently, that they're coming out with for these tanks. And this is like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Or I remember this from like Command and Conquer, the video game. They had stealth tanks. But yeah, this is something else. Check this out.
System has recently developed adaptive camouflage for combat vehicles that reduces their thermal signature and makes them imperceptible to infrared night vision devices. Footage of the system at work shows a thermal camera closely following an armored vehicle across a forest landscape. A CV-90 light tank then shows different letters on its side, but when it finally stops, its thermal signature suddenly disappears, blending entirely with the environment. Adaptive is made up of hexagonal metallic panels that are individually heated or cooled instantly, allowing the operators to completely blend with the environment and mimic natural objects or other vehicles, such as harmless cars. The company said that it is planning to use adaptive for air vehicles and maritime vessels. If successful, this camouflage technology will revolutionize the art of war with new infiltration tactics and operations behind enemy lines. Camouflage war. The use of camouflage has been part of warfare since prehistoric times. During times of old, men would use mud, branch leaves, animal skins, and man-made pigments to disguise themselves from bigger creatures, and more importantly, from other hostile tribes. Since then, camouflage has come a long way with the evolution of military uniforms and the environments in which soldiers fight. From the colorful medieval and Napoleonic uniforms to the standardized use of darker colors such as khaki, gray, and olive green during World War I and II, camouflage has followed a common trend, reducing the visibility of a soldier. With the introduction of armored vehicles, aircraft, and powerful ships, optimal camouflage also played a key role in selecting a vehicle's color. The camouflage pattern has always been heavily inspired by the ambiance in which an army is deployed. Be it a desert, a forest, a jungle, or a frozen tundra, a soldier and a vehicle have to be able to blend in with the environment as much as possible. Although highly successful throughout the decades, the introduction of infrared or IR sensors suddenly changed the game, as an advanced system could easily identify soldiers hidden in bushes and vehicles from miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Adaptive camouflage. In the mid-1970s, thermal sensors that
Yeah, I'm not going to show the whole video, but I just wanted to show that tank, the tank coatings with those hexagon chromatic paneling that can just, they're invisible to thermal. Yeah, my kid was getting into markers just now, but she just got home to help me watch them. So they're in there watching a movie and they just started tearing markers apart. Yeah, that I thought was super cool. The stealth tanks and stuff. I've shown this one before about the cormorant. This is the MPUAV, and this is a super interesting one too. This is a craft that actually I'll see what they talk about here. Oh, this is really cool. It comes out of the water and then flies around and then goes back into the water. It's like a transmedium craft they're developing.
I'm Bob Ruskowski. I'm a conceptual designer for Lockheed Martin Aeronautics Company. My artistic training has helped me tremendously be able to quickly and efficiently communicate ideas, my design ideas, to other people, to show them the vision, the same vision I have, and be able to get them to understand it. This aircraft is called the Submarine Launched and Recovered Multi-Purpose Unmanned Air Vehicle, or MPUAV. It's also been called the Cormorant, which is a diving seabird. As a result of the START II missile treaty, the Navy was faced with having to either retire or do something else with 4 of their 18 ballistic missile submarines. And the Navy came to us for our concepts for a wide range of unmanned aircraft that could operate from aircraft carriers or surface ships or even submarines. This idea was unique in that it was the first time someone had thought about the idea of launching and recovering the vehicle while the submarine was still submerged. This UAV concept incorporates a turbofan jet engine and uses that engine like any other aircraft, except that during the launch and recovery phases of the operation, the inlet for that engine, the nozzle have to be closed off because engines typically don't like to be submerged. The submarines that we designed this concept to go aboard were the Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines, which offers a tremendous amount of volume to integrate both the UAV and its servicing systems. When the submarine releases this vehicle, it goes to the surface like a cork. When it reaches the surface, 2 rocket boosters light off and blast this aircraft into the sky. And during that time, the jet engine started, and after the rocket boosters burn out, they're dropped off, and the aircraft flies off and does its mission. The aircraft uses its stealth mission planning to penetrate hostile airspace. Once it's in there, it can do a variety of missions. It could be collecting intelligence and reconnaissance on weapons of mass destruction sites. It could be supporting special operations forces. But whatever it's doing, it's using its stealth, its mission planning to avoid detection. When the aircraft comes back, the jet engine has to be shut down, the inlet and nozzle door have to be closed, and the aircraft splashes down and waits for the submarine to come and get it. Then the submarine has to deploy a remotely operated vehicle, which takes a cable from the submarine and attaches it to a cable that's dropped from the aircraft. And once those two cables are connected, the ROV can go back to the submarine, and the aircraft can be reeled down, pulled down to the submarine like a kite. Our team was very diverse and included aerospace engineers, naval architects, marine engineers, Navy divers, people that support naval operations ashore, and all of us had to come together and to do this, something that had never been done before. And it also was a great example of horizontal integration across the corporation. We were able to draw upon expertise from all kinds of areas, including hydrodynamic testing aspects, the ROV operations, and just having them aboard was such a great asset. And I think that it's a unique attribute of Lockheed Martin.
That was cool, man. There's a whole bunch of really cool videos on this Lockheed Martin channel too. This is
Protecting.
Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff that they stuff that comes out on here, and it just really, it's like real quiet. Disclosures happen all the time on here. They'll drop a video about something, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we got stealth tanks, That's BAE though. That's not Lockheed Martin. I think it's BAE that's working on the stealth tanks. So that last video.
A lot of the stuff is based on Tesla
BAE.
technology. And at the conference, we have this book coming out, Nikola Tesla, Wizard at War by Mark Cypher. We're going to have a pre-release sale there. These books aren't going to be released until September 1st, but you'll be able to get them at the conference. And that, outlines Tesla's involvement with the lasers, the particle beam weapons, and even the drones. So, like I said, we have a lot of stuff at the conference. I hope you guys show up there. So, and I think we're going to have as many people there, if not more, than we had last year. And I just,
yeah, COVID really did a work on the numbers for last year, but hopefully we'll get a lot more people turning out, and hopefully some of my promotions of the conference will help you too, Steve. That's what I'd really like to see is.
Well, people are going to have to learn how to get out again, because like COVID, it taught everyone to stay indoors and isolate yourselves, but that's not the human race. We need to get out and meet each other, because that's the way we survive.
Yeah, no, these conferences are definitely interesting. The best things is just like the conversations at the breakfast. Everyone's in this and goes down for breakfast together, and then we'll have those tables, and people will hang out for an hour after breakfast, just having some of the most amazing conversations I've had in recent memory. So it's definitely something cool.
Yeah, this year we're going to have a buffet, so you'll be able to go right downstairs and grab your stuff and go sit at a table. You'll be able to even go sit in the big room if you want, because everything can be set up for like desks in a school setting, So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Those guys from Kepler Aerospace.
Yeah, they'll be there.
They were there last year. Those guys were awesome, and I hope they make it out there again this year. We brought those guys out to that laboratory supplier that was out there in Sandia, that basically resells all the stuff from Sandia Labs, Los Alamos National Labs, like all the old EG&G equipment. They had old EG&G stuff that must have been from Area 51. Like they had all kinds of stuff there at this place we went to. And the Kepler Aerospace guys went out there with us to that place. And yeah, these guys are really interesting. And hopefully got them some good technology, because they went out there and checked out a lot of stuff with us. And yeah, John Brandenburg, and very interesting group they got going on here over at. Oh, and then Paul Murad, they got an interview with him, man. Rest in peace, Paul Murad's no longer with us. But dang, yeah, it's good stuff.
I encourage everyone to come. Don't wait till next year. There may not be a next year. You know, you never can tell. So you need to grab today because it's here. You know, it's reality.
Yep. No, this is it, man. And we might make the discovery between now and next year that, makes all this disclosure might happen. Who knows?
Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up. The rapture. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to at least go live. I got a bunch of stuff to do, and I got to get these kids to bed and everything. But man, my tickets, it's all set, and I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome. So August 10th to the 11th, and on
10th to
Albuquerque.
14th.
Oh, to the 14th. Sorry, yeah, it's the whole weekend from Wednesday to Saturday till Sunday. So, yes, join up. Get involved. Links will be in the description, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. Thanks. And anyone who has any questions or wants to ask anything, Steve, stick around, and I'm going to post the StreamYard link here. So anyone wants to join, we'll have a little private chat behind the scenes, and you can talk to both me and Steve, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions you have about the conference. So talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Yes, he is. Steve is a very awesome dude. Mega awesome. So come hang out.